Do you ever see rich people hanging around bums? Respectfully. Hey ladies, welcome to my channel. I'm Nate, and if you're new here, we talk about all things lifestyle, money, mindset, and most importantly, becoming the best version of yourself. If you are returning back to my channel, welcome back. Now, I have a highly requested video that I am super excited to talk to you guys about today, and it's about becoming the woman of your dreams. Now, this is going to be in the present, things you can do right now, not tomorrow, not 5 years from now, how to become the woman of your dreams today. So stay tuned. I know you guys like to get right to the point, so grab your pen, notebook, tablet, whatever you like to take notes on, because you're going to need it. It's a lot of information. I'm going to go over all of my tips and tricks, so let's get right into it. Ladies, so the first thing that I want you to do is, first of all, think of the type of woman that you want to be. What does she look like? How does she dress? Does she practice self-care? Does she people please? How does she speak? Is she setting boundaries? Does she have healthy relationships? Does she have healthy friendships? How's her relationships with her family members? What kind of house do you want to live in? Or what kind of condo do you want to have? What kind of car do you want to drive? Now, some of these things, yes, these are going to be longer term goals. They're not something that you can do overnight. So this is all important because you definitely want to know what exactly you want to look like because you're going to have, or be like, because you're going to want to have something to grow into. So definitely have these goals, write these down because this is going to be important. Plus, it's going to be easier for you to hold yourself accountable for the individual that you want to become. Now, you want to put this on paper because putting your thoughts on paper, it actually helps to clarify and structure your thoughts. It allows you to organize your ideas. It helps you make sense of complex emotions or concepts of what your thoughts may be. Now, when you do this, you want to become intentional. And you want to become intentional because when you set clear goals and objectives for yourself, the clarity can help you direct your actions towards achieving these specific goals or outcomes that you want for yourself. Most importantly, it helps you filter out what you do want and what you don't want in life. Intentional living, it encourages self-reflection and personal development. By consciously chasing your actions and responses, you learn and you grow from the experience. For instance, right now, you can start being intentional by with who you choose to give your energy to. In the past, for instance, I've had a lot of friendships and relationships that were pretty one-sided. And when you have these type of relationships and friendships, it doesn't do anything but deplete your energy, put you in a negative state of mind, has you constantly tired because you're constantly pouring into somebody else and no one's pouring back into you. It's important to have mutual beneficial relationships because you feed off of energy. So it's important to make sure that you're having those positive relationships when you are having any type of relationship established. When you have positive relationships, when you have positive friendships, the influence can contribute to your growth and well-being. And I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but your network it does equal your net worth. Ever see rich people hanging around bums? Respectfully. Now, the next thing you want to do is start taking accountability for your life and where you are today. We don't want no excuses. We don't want to blame it on the ex. We don't want to blame it on our mamas. We're adults today, or we're where we're at today. We know better. We can make a change. We can't keep pointing the finger. At some point, we have to stop being a victim and we have to start taking ownership and accountability of our lives. How you can do this is start taking note of the things that you want to change. You can take the necessary steps to work on changing them, whatever that may look like for you. That can be investing in self-development, whether it's taking a course, reading some books, listening to a self-improvement, self-developmental podcast, watching YouTube channels such as this one to help upgrade your life. Most importantly, you want to make sure that you're applying the information to your everyday life so you can actually see the results and the outcomes from this. For instance, I used to cuss a lot. I still have my moments, but I used to cuss a lot, and I used to kind of get offended and embarrassed, especially when guys be like, why you cuss so much? And I'd be like, dang. But to be honest, you guys, like, I come from a family like that. My mom is like that. That was my environment. That was my language. I am not proud of that. And my higher self definitely does not speak like that. And you have to be very careful because it becomes a habit sometimes and you find yourself constantly just releasing it. Sometimes it was to the point where I didn't even know what I said. That's ridiculous. And this is something that I'm still working on. It's not something that is going to happen overnight, but it's definitely something that I want to change. It's not something that I want to consistently do. And what made me realize it is when I heard my kids sound, my kids can cuss their butts off. And I'm just like, where'd I get it from? That's embarrassing. They know when and when not to utilize it, but still, like, do you really want them to speak like that? And when you see that you're a reflection to the ones that are picking up on things that you're not intentionally trying to teach them, it definitely makes it's a wake up call. So definitely take accountability for the things that you want to change in your life. When you decide to take accountability, when you're accepting accountability, that's basically you saying that you're taking control of your actions and your responses. This empowers you to make positive changes. This empowers you to not be a victim of your circumstances that are beyond your control. Now, another thing that you can do is set healthy boundaries. Oh my God, this is important because boundaries reflect your self-worth and the self-respect. If you're not respecting yourself, best believe other people are not going to respect you, and they will see that. They will pick up on that, and people will take advantage of that. So, boundaries communicate what you're willing to accept, what you're not willing to accept. They also foster a sense of dignity and self-worth. So, when you establish boundaries, it helps prevent burnout. You're not finding yourself exhausted and depleted. This also allows you to prioritize your self-worth, your self-care. It allows you to put yourself first. Boundaries allow you to prioritize your self-care by balancing your needs with the demands of others. For instance, I once was a people pleaser. I felt guilty for telling others no. Like, really, really, really felt bad. Like, to the point where I felt like, well, am I going to lose this relationship? Is this person going to be mad at me? Why do I give a fuck is beyond me. But I used to be like that. And I may go into more details. I think I have another people pleasing video, but I may go into even more details in another video. Comment below if you guys want a people pleasing video or setting healthy boundary video. I truly believe I made 2 of them, but I can make a refresher if you guys are interested in that. And if I do have them, which I believe I do, I'll try to tag them in this video as well. But establishing boundaries empowers you to make decisions aligned with your core values and goals in your life. It allows you to be able to take control of your life. Healthy boundaries are super important, guys. Healthy boundaries lead to healthy relationships. So make sure you're setting them for yourself, okay? They also encourage respect for each other's autonomy and foster stronger and more fulfilling connections. Now, lastly, you have to get rid of limiting beliefs. If you don't know what a limiting belief is a deeply held conviction, or it could be an assumption about ourselves, others, or how the world constrains us in some type of way. These beliefs typically hinder our growth of success or even happiness. Limiting beliefs, they act as imposed barriers. They influence our thoughts. They're not good for us, guys. A lot of times they keep us stagnant, and they influence our actions and behaviors. And it's usually, again, in a negative manner. So definitely you want to get rid of your limiting beliefs. And if you do not know how, don't worry, sis, because I'm about to tell you how to do so. Now, limiting beliefs often stem from past experiences. From your upbringing, it can come from societal conditioning, or it can come from just repeated thoughts that we've internalized over time. The first thing that you want to do when you have a limiting belief is you want to identify what that limiting belief is. You want to be able to recognize it because that particular belief is what's technically holding you back. Now, the self-awareness is the first step towards change. You have to be able to identify, okay, what do I believe that's not even necessarily true anymore? Next thing you want to do, you want to question the validity of the belief. Do I even believe this? Is this something that I was taught and I've learned over time that it's not true, but it's still deep rooted down into my subconscious? You know, then you want to ask for evidence that supports this. Where did I get this? Why do I still believe this? Often these beliefs are based on assumptions or past experiences, again, that might not even be true, or maybe not even something that you believe in. Maybe you thought it was only something you can do one way, and then you learn, hey, there's 50 different ways that I can do this. So you definitely want to, see, why do you even believe this? Next thing you want to do, you want to replace the limiting belief with empowering beliefs. For instance, let's use that example, I'm not good enough, right? You can literally change that I am not good enough limiting belief to I am capable and worthy of success. Yeah, it might sound crazy at first if it's something that you do not believe, but this is like a positive affirmation. That's the point of affirmations. It's to train your subconscious to start believing into different thoughts. Once you do that, it's going to project out, because remember, our thoughts become our actions, our thoughts turn into reality. Eventually your subconscious is going to give you whatever you're thinking. That's why if you're constantly thinking negative thoughts, you have negative realities. You got to change your thought process, guys. Now, next thing, you can do visualization techniques, and again, positive affirmations. This can reinforce new positive beliefs by visualizing success and repeating affirming, empowering statements. So you can get you some note cards and you can write you some positive affirmations. Whatever those limiting beliefs are, you can turn those into some more empowering, positive beliefs. When you do that, you can start seeing them daily, put them by your mirror somewhere that you're going to remember to start training your subconscious to think better. And that better will start projecting out into your reality. You can also do guided meditations for whatever you're struggling with. You can find these guided meditations on Apple Music. You can find them on YouTube. And this is free stuff. Just type in whatever you're struggling with, and there, I guarantee, is some type of guided meditation to help you with that. Another thing is you can make a vision board. Vision boards are pretty dope because when you regularly see your vision board, it keeps your goals forefront in your mind. So it prompts you to think about what you truly want, and it motivates you to take action on those goals. Make you a vision board. Another thing that I recommend doing is sharing your journey with supportive friends, mentors. If you have a therapist that you're seeing, sometimes those outside perspectives can help challenge and reframe those limiting beliefs that you may have. So definitely have somebody in your corner that you trust, that's positive in your life, that you can talk to. Most importantly, you need to take action. Challenge these beliefs by taking small steps outside of your comfort zone. Outside of your comfort zone is where your manifestations lie, guys. So each accomplishment that you have will help break down those barriers. So nothing's going to happen if you don't take action. You can't get new results by doing the same things that you've done. You have to take action if you want to change in your life. You have to be the change. Overcoming beliefs is a process. It's an ongoing process. This stuff is not going to happen overnight. This requires patience. It requires self-compassion. It requires consistent effort to replace old constraining beliefs with new empowering ones that do align with your goals and the aspirations that you want for yourself. So these are my helpful tips and tricks to help boss you up for the upcoming year. It doesn't matter if you've seen this video at the beginning of the year, at the end of the year, next year, 5 years from now. You can utilize everything that I just told you to help you start improving your life today. I truly hope that you do find something that does resonate with you. Like I tell you in all of the other videos, if it does not resonate with you, leave it. Apply what you feel like is going to work, and don't put too much on you. You can try and implement one thing at a time, but definitely take some type of action so you can see the results for yourself, because I promise you they do work. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that like button. It does truly help this community. It truly does help this channel. Leave me a comment below. Tell me what you think. If you have any other suggestions, let me know what you guys are doing. I would love to hear them. Share this video with somebody that you think could truly find this helpful. If you're bossing your life up, you want to take your friends with you. So share. I really, truly do appreciate it. I would love to have you guys a part of the community if you're not already following me. So please make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Until next time, see you guys later.
Been waiting.